side. Always talking, cruising on this ocean ride. Cruise Talk Live with Bill and Scott. Moving and grooving, giving all they got. Award-winning collaboration night and day. Embracing the journey all the way. Cruise Talk Live on over 125 Sailings Haley. Cabins and cocktails, ports on the map. Laughs in the lounge, crowd starts to clap. Questions are flying, waves keep time. Two cool captains sailing every line. Cruise Talk Live with Bill and Scott. Moving and grooving, giving all they got. Award-winning collaboration night and day. Embracing the journey all the way. From sunrise coffee to midnight show, they know each corner, every tide and glow. Leaning closer, let the sea breeze play. This floating conversation rolling all the way.
Hey everybody.
Welcome in everyone. Bill,
hey everybody.
How we doing, Bill?
Doing good. How about yourself?
We're doing good. Good. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, happy Cruise
Hump
Talk
day.
Live. We're back on our regular day. I know we had a week or two there where we were on a different day. I forget even what day it was, but I thank everybody for coming on back onto our regular Wednesday here at 7 p.m. EST for the award-winning, let's not forget, the award-winning, hopefully two-peat award-winning, but right now, an award-winning Best at YouTube collaboration series, myself and Warmstrong, the Meat and I 2024 awards. The 2025 awards are going to actually be soon, Bill. I think January 17th.
January 17th. I think it's the pre-show starts at like 6:30.
Hopefully we can raise the trophy again. But yes, thank you very much, Meat and I. That is always a wonderful thing. It has did not put it backward. It always has a spot where where I can see it when I walk in and out of the house to be reminded. So Bill, how's your week? Before I get into the chat here that's running away from us.
It's been good. It's been good. I've been busy. I've been making, putting together some videos. So hopefully tomorrow at 5 p.m. it should be. I'm going over the final touches, but 5 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time, I will be premiering a video. My first time on MSC World America, the greatest ship in the world.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I like the switch over now, doing the premiere versus moving the banter to the beginning of the week, which is kind of odd because my live beginning of the week is actually your end of the week now. So it's changes in 2026. Let's say changes.
Right.
I love changes. So there'll be definitely changes to the channel and to some of the things that we're doing. And I'm looking forward to that video and some videos for myself too. So let's see who's come on in to Cruise Talk Live to talk about some ports that you just won't get off on. See if you guys agree with us or not. Embarkation Nation is here and first. Hello, Bill and Scott in here.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Good to see you guys. The Camp fam is here, so is going to be listening on the drive. Cannot wait. Oh, this was yesterday. Oh my Lord. Wow. Can't wait to hear this one. Thanks, Camp fam. You Embarkation Nation and Camp fam came in yesterday. Wow. Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. Hello, Scott and Bill, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Liz and Chris, welcome in. Good to see you guys. TJ is here. Hello, TJ. Welcome in. Says hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you. Ty Spork is here. Says hello, Scott and chat. Hello to you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Get all of your Cruise Talk Live merch right here. And if you guys do look, I might have added a, you want to know what I'm going to show you? I just might have added your very own Get Off My Lawn Cruise Talk Live flag. You can purchase it right now. So you can put it out on your lawn and let everybody know. Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn.
And maybe we'll give one away. So you can put it outside your house. Chris from
Don't throw darts at it, okay? No darts at the sign.
No, it's not a dartboard. It's a flag. Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts is on his personal site. Hello, Chris. Handmade Blessings from D Cobb is here. Hello, D. Welcome in. Good to see you. Foodie's Vacation is here. Hello, Vicky. Good to see you. Happy hump day. Middle of the week. Tribal Josie Ann joins us. Happy hump day to you. Law says, good evening, everyone. Hello, Law. Happy midweek to you. Apparently, Paul is over the hump because he says it's happy Thursday. It is not Thursday yet. At least I don't think so.
Well, you never know what Paul is. It might be Thursday where he's at.
Maybe Thursday. You're very, 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 very true. Bone Tired Travelers is here. Denise. This is Bill.
Hey, Denise.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Happy middle of the week. Shay also joins us. Shay's Adventures.
Hey.
Good to see you, Shay. Hope you are doing well. Paul says, my bad. Happy Wednesday. All good.
They all run together.
They all run together, right? They all end in Y anyway. Right? Why not? Your girl Lala is here. Hello, Lala. Good to see you.
Welcome in.
My friends, Mortis C is here. I was just watching your guys' video a little while ago, the Hawaiian Islands. That's one of the ones I want to do. I want to do the innards of Hawaii instead of doing out like I did last time. So they go to so many cool freaking places. I want to go. Take me with you next time. I don't have the PTO, but take me with you. Bill, are you going to do a MSC World Atlantic ?
Excuse me. More than likely. I think I'm going to try to do all the world ships. We'll see how I feel. I'm doing World Asia. Paul, you're on that, right? I think Paul's on that, and Lucia and Glenn are on it. So, yeah, it should be fun. If they don't change anything up, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of repeating ships that are just copycats of a former ship. Like it's like a Carnival, a Celebration, Jubilee, Mardi Gras. They're all the same ship. So if you see one, let them mix it up a little bit. It sounds like they're gonna move a couple of restaurants around on the festival. So maybe that might look forward to that. But long story short, I more than likely will. I just don't know if it'll be the inaugural.
Got it. Cool. Oh my God! Get off my lawn!
Get off my lawn!
I know, isn't that epic? Right, which is kind of cool. The website now that hosts all of our merch, they're actually coming out with more and more products, which is good. I mean, they're coming out with value products from everything from value t-shirts, which are obviously able to be offered at a lower price, to the heavier t-shirts, and even the sweatshirt that I sent you, Bill. I sent you one of the best quality sweatshirts they have, and now they even have more options as far as sweatshirts, sweat-free, swick-free, this one, that one. They have tie-dye now. I'm like, what? So we're going to have so much fun. That's where that flag came from. And I'm actually going to be doing a little members only kind of tutorial or a walkthrough or how to get started on Fourth Wall. This was actually a request by the Cam fam. I think I'm going to be doing it this Saturday. It's going to be pre-recorded so I can be in the chat with you guys. But all of the members, I need to give my members something for sure. I've been bad.
Scott.
My members love me, and I love my members. I love you guys. You guys love me. Keisha is here. Bill and Scott, happy Wednesday. Warm, strong, and chat folk, as she always says. We love that. Nice tour, says Travel Yes We See. Yes, that's right. Vicky's. I was actually watching that right before this. Actually,
I was too. The casino tour.
The casino tour right before this. That was like one of the suggested videos. So I was like, yeah, I had like 20 minutes and it was like a 17-minute video. Yeah, perfect. Let's see. Sharon is here. Hello, Sharon. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good midweek to you. Looks like they will mix it up a little on World Asia, says Paul. I hope so. I really hope so.
I hope so. That's what I'm hoping for. I know it's not going to be a totally new ship and things like that, but just mix it up. Maybe throw in a couple of new restaurants,
Definitely.
a couple of new themed bars. And I don't mean like just changing the name. I mean going in there and like, it's World Asia, but it's in Barcelona. So anyway, World Asia, maybe have an Asian themed bar with, the Asian drinks. And
that would be cool. Or
I mean,
Asian drafts.
Like something
maybe
different.
Asian drafts. Different Asian drafts, because they have some drafts.
Yeah, and was it sake or whatever? And
sake bomb.
So I hope.
Foodie says, Bill, I dropped the video about the big casino on the Freedom of the Sea tonight. I think you're gonna like it. Yeah, yep, that's the one that we were both watching.
Yeah.
Yep. That look really, really, really bigger than I thought. To be honest with you, I don't take that the wrong way, but it was bigger than I thought.
It looked like a lot of I don't know which ship, maybe it was a Navigator, one of them. It kind of reminded me of that. But Vicky, I'm more concerned with the machine you were winning on.
Yeah.
So that I mean, I'm not looking just to go walk through the casino. And then you scared me a little bit when you said $25 minimum for blackjack, but then you say you saw a $15 next door. They probably just changed the rules. So hopefully that's the case. But yeah.
Is your favorite ship World America now, Bill?
It is. It is my favorite ship. Don't get me wrong. The Oasis class ships are my favorite ships. But put everything, in perspective as far as price, ship, and things like that. World America is my favorite ship. But I like the Oasis class. Utopia, that was my favorite ship. I mean, MSC didn't go to the think tank too long. Hey, get a copy of Utopia. Let's take this out, and we'll call it our ship. Anyway, I think they did a good job.
Emily is here. Hello, Emily. Welcome.
Emily,
good to see you. Happy midweek to you. Happy hump day. Hump day. Jane and Travels is here. Hello. I was watching their live earlier. As soon as I got home, look at this. This is all great. The support's coming back. Jane and Travels. Good evening, Scott and Controversial Cruising. Good live you guys had earlier. Let's see. Adventures with Roxanne is here. Hello, Roxy. Welcome in.
Roxanne.
On the Go with YOLO is here. Hello, On the Go with YOLO. More to see says we haven't sailed MSC yet. Ooh, you would like it. Oh, MSC. I love MSC. I need me some MSC in my life.
Well, it's a love-hate relationship with MSC. Either you love it or you hate it.
Travel says the World America is class, adult classy decor, plus the venues don't all bleed into each other like Oasis, right? The pub has a door, the cafe has a door. Yes, very true.
Yeah, I like it.
I do. Greg is here. Hello, everyone. Blanket hellos. I just say World America is my favorite ship. I never sailed on it. Yes, not yet, Greg, but I know you're going to.
So
I know you're going to. Yeah, especially with these world ships. I know you guys like to really travel internationally. So some of these world trips, like World Asia, that really might that might appeal to you guys.
Europa. I mean, Europa was the one that started it off. So yeah, I like to go on Europa. Yeah, and they generally have good prices over in Europe. They have good prices, so it's a possibility that I can try to sneak that one in here this year.
Yep. Speaking of international travel, while someone was at international travel, they had sent me a package, and it just so happens to be this guy right here. Now, I would normally play the mail bumper. However, I have 100 bumpers loaded, and I couldn't delete anything. Everything needs to stay. So, the box, in the box. What's in the box? Okay, so we are gonna play. We are going to open the box and see what's in the box. But first, before I do that, also when I opened my other box, my mailbox, we had gotten some cards here. And I do only check my mailbox like once a week, so I'm sorry. But I had gotten an Alaska postcard from Embarkation Nation, and then a very, very, very cute card to end the year. What a year. And look at Miss Cute Little Chloe.
What
and then, of course,
a
we have
year.
the fam look up on top, right? What a year. So cute, right? They did have a year. They also got married. So cute, so cute. Wish I could have been there. I really wish I could have. So such a cute card. Thank you guys. I love Embarkation Nation. And then we have I haven't even opened it yet, but
It was nothing much. I know you have your morning ritual, so
my morning ritual. Oh, wait, I did. I let it open for myself. So here we go. Oh, opa! All the way from Greece. All the way.
you have to try some Greek coffee now.
All the way from Greece, and a magnet from Athens. Ooh.
Only 6 months late.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Bill.
Oh, you're welcome, Scott.
Awesome.
You deserve it.
The magnets now, too, actually, believe it or not. Let's take this out. You guys didn't see the actual mug. You guys will see this on Mug Shots on the Saturday podcast whenever it comes back. But ooh, very Grecian. Look at that. Oh, look at even the tag, too. It says fine porcelain. With the
Fine porcelain.
With the Greek flag. I like that. You know, I'm going to keep that tag. Thanks, Mr. Bill.
You're welcome, Scott.
Makes me want to have a cup of coffee right now. We're not going to do that. Wait till tomorrow. Okay. Let me see here. Let me get down to the bottom of the chat, and then we're going to talk about some ports that we would absolutely not get off on. Mandy's here. I saw Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. That was even better, right? Thanks, Bob. He's got a box. He's got a box. And Anthony's on the move. Yes, Anthony is on the move. He is here. Hello. Happy Wednesday to you. That is a
Welcome in, Anthony.
Beautiful, beautiful little family. Beautiful little family. Right? That's a cool mug. I can't wait to I'm going to use it tomorrow, but you guys will see it either this Saturday or next Saturday. So, love the mug. We're getting lots of love on the mug. Really love those. Right? And the magnet, too. So now I know Mr. Bill climbed all the way up to the top of.
No. I didn't buy that up there. They didn't have any. There was no shops up there. It was that was a struggle. Parthenon, that was a struggle.
Oh, good. Superman's here. He actually got the notification this time, Bill. Good. I actually
you know that's not the same Superman.
What do you mean?
Kal-El is his name. Kal-El Daily is the way we always call it Superman. Now he has the name Kal-El, but it's not the same one. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's not the same Kal-El. Kal-El Daily, he doesn't really do anything on YouTube.
Superman, is this you? Superman, if this is Superman, then he would definitely be like, yeah, this is me. Otherwise,
yeah, no, this is not. No, it's not the same one. Kal-El Daily, he does like movie reviews.
Yeah, I don't know. Rossi's here. Hello, Rossi. Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, we changed it in 2026. I like that. Add in the Y, Ross. Little, I mean, not, I'm not saying, but added the Y in there. Very nice, very nice. Carol, a solo cruising in more. Hi, just getting in. Happy Wednesday, Bill and
Welcome
Scott.
in.
Everyone in the chat. Hello to you. Oh, you are correct, Mr. Bill. Well, hello, multi super kill L. I have called you Superman many times. Maybe we should just stick with it. But
the name, I mean, Kal-El is there. It's Superman. It's just not the same one.
Hello, multi. I love it. I love her. Scott's manager is here. I was wondering where Danny was. Hello, Danny.
Danny D, welcome in.
Danny D is here. All right, all the way down to the bottom. We let's talk, Bill and chat. Our small knit group of cruisers, which is not so small anymore. But let's talk about ports we do not want to get off on. Okay, and what I mean is we would rather have an extra sea day or an extra day on the ship rather than get off on these ports. Now, I will want to say that all of the ports and all the places that we go to are beautiful. We're not taking away how grateful we are for being able to travel, how wonderful and beautiful these places are. The fact that people still live in these places, for most of it is either A, that we've been there a ton of times, or there are other reasons why. So I just want to say that first before we start. We're not bashing any of the ports, but these are the ports that, again, I would rather stay on the ship. Bill would rather stay on the ship. And I'm sure there are some ports too that you guys choose that too, whether it's vlogging reasons, whether it's the ship is big like World America. How big is it? World America. And there's things that you would rather do and not wait on lines like the cliffhanger or the bumper cars or things like that. So that is what this list is going to be. And we're just going to kind of go back and forth. Bill and I are going to share 3 of our top 3 least favorite ports that we would not get off the ship on if our cruise was there and we were still taking a cruise. So, and we also did ask that, I believe, Bill, on both sides.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
As a question, as you guys come in, I'd like a little Q&A to talk about it.
Just, what port wouldn't you want to get off at, and why? A simple, reason why. I think Ross answered it, and he told, gave a simple reason why.
Yeah. Worst cruise port, he says, is Harvest Caye. Nothing included. 2 sodas, 2 large waters, a fresh coconut. Need a fresh coconut. And a mojito, $55. You know what that sounds like? Tourist trap. But good reason. They are super fun multi. Yes. Okay. So that's okay. I got it. I got who it is now. I made the connection. It's multi. Okay. Carnival Cruise, a Carnival Celebration. So they stayed on board in the casino. Oh, okay.
I'm not mad at them.
Freeport. Not mad at that either. Not mad at them. And Freeport says Chris. Okay. Scotty J is on the Facebook side, says whoop, whoop, working and twerking it and listening. Any port that you would not get off on, Scotty? Any port that doesn't tickle your fancy? Freeport for sure, says YOLO. Yep. Nassau says the other side of the Bahamas. Okay. Before we get down to the bottom, let's go back and forth and let's share ours. First, since so many of you guys have said it and it's basically up there, I will lead off with mine first, Bill, on this one. And mine is Freeport, Bahamas. Now, the Freeport, Bahamas specifically that MSC pulls into. Or specifically, wait, not that MSC pulls into. No, I made a mistake on this. That Carnival pulls into. Excuse me, that Carnival pulls into, not MSC. I apologize. I forgot what cruise I was on. I was like, Bill, I meshed all my cruises together. The Freeport, Bahamas on the Carnival side. Okay, if you actually see it there, I'm going to bring that up. Surprisingly enough, honestly, that's pretty much your port right there. Like, that's pretty much it. You can take excursions and you can do some other things, I guess, if you really wanted to. But however, the port itself, pretty much in that picture. Okay. And of course, there's some seasonal food trucks and things like that, and some seasonal food vendors that pop up. I think we got a really bad hamburger when we went, but honestly, to tell you the truth, unless you want some really cheap alcohol, I would just stay on the ship there. We were back on the ship, I think in 45 minutes, no, hour and 45 minutes, because we decided to get that nasty, disgusting hamburger, which took like 30 minutes to cook, and we only ate half of it, and then we got back on the ship. So I don't know, Bill, I'm sure you have been there a bunch of times, but what are your thoughts on that particular
I agree with you with Freeport. It did make my top 3. And I, the reason why for me was the vendors weren't as aggressive. So yeah, they're there, and they're, hey, come shop here, come buy this, do that. I got that. The vendors from the thing that bothers me is when I get to mine is going to be how aggressive they were and in your face. And I mean, it's like, I'm in the restaurant, you're coming in the restaurant trying to sell me stuff. And it got ridiculous. And it was just a pain. But Freeport, yeah, it's probably number 4 on my list.
Okay. So not 4
or 5.
3. Not quite top 3.
Probably 4. Grand Turk would be 5.
Ooh, we're throwing bonuses in there. Rooted is here. Hello, Rooted. Welcome in. Hey, Bill and Scott. Happy to see you, Rooted. Cruise Life TV says Nassau. Okay, there we go. Keisha says
Nassau. I don't think Nassau is as bad as it was. If you told me Nassau a few years ago, I would have guaranteed it would have been top of my list. I hated Nassau. I didn't want to get off the ship. I don't think I stopped getting off the ship. But when they opened up that new part and whatever they did out front to keep the vendors and everybody away, I mean, you have a few cab drivers,
of course,
but you could actually walk down, walk out the gate, walk down the senior frogs,
make a left,
and not be bothered. Right. If you walk by a store, hey, come on in, buy this. When you walk by a store, I understand that. Right. But if you remember Nassau from a few years ago, it was incredible. There were times I walked off, just walked right back on the ship. It's like, I can't do this all day.
Yeah, literally. I'm way too curious to stay on the ship, says Keisha. That's kind of funny. Freeport and Progresso.
That's a good one.
Okay, that is a
Denise,
good one.
That's Progresso's a good one.
Labadee Haiti, nothing special. Over aggressive vendors. Never been to Labadee Haiti. I've heard, I know that they are limiting the port visits now because of some unrest and some stuff. I know they opened it up again, but yeah, I don't know. I probably would be with you. I've never been there, so I would probably have to get off for like 45 minutes, but yeah, it doesn't.
Labadee that's a good one. But the reason it doesn't make my list, at least it's not a port that you have to tender into. Imagine that port and you had to tender into it. And it's like no port, Freeport. Imagine going to Freeport, but have to tender in, go there. There's nothing there. Okay, well, you're taking an excursion 45 minutes away if you want to.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's you don't want to go too far in the country there. It's Haiti, so you don't want to go too far out. But I definitely the not having the port in is a plus for me. I would get off the ship and walk around the port.
Yep. You want to share with us, Mr. Bill, your first one on your list?
My first one is Belize City. Belize.
There it is. Can you believe it?
Yay. Well, the problem is you have to take a tender there. That's the first problem. You get over there, some shops, restaurant. It's a cute little area, but you can't venture out. I ventured out one time outside the gate. A lot of people around there, taxi drivers and tour people and stuff like that. I ventured out and I had a date. We started walking to see what was going on out there. This is some years ago. And there was some kids playing like the drums or something. So I went up and gave them $5. I started walking a little further down. It's like, there's nothing down there. This people are just hanging around. I said, this is not a good area. I'm brave at times, but I had a date with me. So it's like, we don't want this to end poorly.
Right.
Let's walk back to the port, to
Smart.
inside the gate, because
Smart.
we're just outside the gate, maybe 50 yards outside the gate. But it's like and I don't think I've never said that about any other. Well, no, let me scratch that. Maybe Ocho Rios, Jamaica, walking outside the gate. That was another one. So those two ports, the only time I ever like, no, I can't walk around this. I like to, mingle in the cities. But anyway, the kids playing. Here's $5. I'm walking back, and these 4 or 5 guys, kids 5, 6, 7 years old, 4 or 5 guys were walking over towards them. I'm like, I just got those kids hurt. I like, did I stop and check to see? Nope.
No.
I'm saying to myself, they made it. They made it. They were family.
I am with you on Belize City. It's definitely not. It's outside of the port area. It's not safe. There's not really much to do other than those little shopping areas.
That's it.
Again, you can book excursions and get self-transport or ship transport where they take you to and from the port in a little bus or something like that.
That's the whole thing. It's like a 30, 45-minute ride, hour ride to
Anywhere.
Go any place to do anything.
Anything. Correct.
Once you get there and you want to go tubing or something like that, fine.
Yep.
But it's going to take a while. I mean, it's going to be a day's adventure. And
Yep.
I don't think the adventures are even worth that.
Not really. I forget what I did. I did something where we sat on a bus for like 45 minutes. I just remember.
Yeah.
And there was no AC. Everybody was sitting next to each other. It was like one of the yellow buses that had the windows quarter of the way down. We're like, like, over there. Yeah. Like, it was, yeah. But
Belize is a beautiful country.
Sort of.
As far as the country wise, it's a beautiful country. But at the port, it's just nothing to do.
No, there really isn't. And I mean, if you get a little scared, there's people with the guarded two people guarded as you walk through. Every time I've ever been there.
Yeah. Oh, walking through the gates is an experience.
Yeah.
And it's like, are you sure you want to go through the gates?
Like what? I was like, no. They're like, come in. They're like waving. They go, oh, come on. They're like, oh shit.
You're good.
Ocean K says, it says DT. Your girl Lala says, I love Nassau Cruise Port. Oh, okay, there we go.
Now I like it. I get off in the Bahamas almost every time now. I do. I mean, inside the port area. Only thing I don't like about it, and this is what I don't like about ports in general, it's just how high the prices are getting.
Yeah.
For a drink, for a beer, for this, for that. Usually if you at Nassau, if you walk down to Junkanoo Beach in the port area, beers are, 3 beers for $20 or whatever it is. Walking down a little bit further in between Junkanoo is like 3 beers for $10.
For 11. I was going to say 11 or 12 bucks.
And then you walk to Junkanoo Beach. Now we're up to 3 beers for $22.
Yep.
And it's like, dude, come on, man.
The same beers.
The same beers. It was saying that it's same beers. But the price hike, I don't like it, but it didn't make it bottom of my list. I'm talking about where I don't want to go. I don't want to go there anymore. Belize, I have not looked up a cruise to Belize.
Yeah, no interest. Because I have been a Freeport for 20 years. Freeport, that's a good reason. Yeah, that's a good reason. I've just been there way too many times, right?
That's a good reason.
Carnival Cruise Addict says. Harvest K, La Romana, and Progresso. Oh, there's 3. Yee. I'm hearing Harvest K on a lot of people's.
Yeah, La Romana, I didn't mind. It really wasn't a lot to do there. I think they built a pool area now. If I'm thinking of the same port, it's not too bad, and the ship is like right there. So you really. I don't do a lot of these excursions anymore. I used to, but that's I can do La Romana.
How about Coco K? You've been there a ton of times. I have not. And Ross said Coco K overpriced, felt nickel and dime.
Yeah. Yes. Coco K. As long as you have the drink package, you get your drinks. For now, you can get your drinks. I mean, I really just want to go to the beach because somebody was talking about Ocean Key, and I think they said they didn't like it. And see, Ocean Key is like one of my great spots because there's nothing there but a beach and bars. Couple little food places. That's all I want to do. No vendors coming over there. Hey, buy this, buy that, do this, do that. I love Ocean Key.
Yeah, me too. I love Ocean Key too. Ty says, every time I go to the Bahamas, I have strangers put bracelets on me and say, "There for the children."
Well, that's when you have to go. Get away from me.
Freeport has a small marketplace in Port Lucia. Lucaya?
Don't ask me.
Okay. Nassau and Amber Cove, says Mandy. Oh,
going back to my previous post, Amber Cove. I don't mind Amber Cove. You got to drive away to get if you want to get to a beach, but the port area, I can deal with that.
Multi says, Ty, by the children, do they mean their Colt 45 next to them?
Whatever they're doing with the money.
It's funny. Funny how hamburgers can both go both ways, either be really bad or really good. I know they were just God, we waited so
pretty
long.
Much everything.
Coco K is one that I am indifferent on about getting off since I stopped there 10 plus times a year. Royal has Port Canaveral as a stop from Bayonne. Hate it. Key West, no bueno. I love Key West.
I don't like Key West anymore either. I don't. I just do the same thing, and it's just overpriced, crowded. It's still. I mean, it's not one of my top, 5. I don't want to go to anymore. But I can do without. I can do without Key West.
We didn't get off in Port Canaveral on the cruise. We just got off on the Odyssey. We didn't get off in Port Canaveral on the cruise. We just got off on the Odyssey of the Seas. Oh, interesting. That must have been a long, probably.
Yeah. So was that one of the port stops? If I'm reading it right.
Definitely had to be, for sure.
I know at MSC, when it came from New York, our first port was Miami. And I'm like, what the? Miami? I did get off. I went to Bay Marketplace, and I like Bay Marketplace. I like going down and hanging out. Overpriced, way overpriced. But it was fun just hanging out, having a few drinks, going live.
Not the hit at Grand Turk, Bill. Ooh.
Yeah, well, I haven't been there and I haven't been there in a while. Grand Turk used to be one in my, I would say, top 2 ports. But then they just started like letting every vendor that wanted to come up to the beach go to the beach, and it became just unbearable. And they actually dock right there, so it's not even a tender.
Oh,
that's the only reason it's not on my list now. If they had to tender into Grand Turk, I wouldn't go. But Grand Turk is it's nicer, and hopefully they did something about the vendors, because at one time a few years ago it was as bad as Nassau.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, on the beach and walking, you're laying down there, and you want to buy this, you want to do this, you want to do that, and it was just continuous.
You couldn't walk 15 feet without somebody.
You couldn't. I mean, you couldn't just sit there and without people coming by.
Mm-hmm.
Who's a real waitress. Who's this, who's that. It just became too much, and I just come there to relax.
Right. Nassau has gotten way better in the past 20 years. I agree, 100%. Never been to Freeport, but from the looks of it, I don't want to visit Freeport. It's just small, and it's just you don't. You guys may have not gone into Port Lucia. Food is good and the drinks are good. Well, take me there. I'm down. Show me.
Yeah, I don't know what that port is.
Well, Bill, we still haven't been to Nassau yet, so 100. So yes, 100%.
Yeah,
to the new Nassau.
The new Nassau is not bad. The old Nassau, it's like, for me, like with Grand Turk, it's been a while. When I see Grand Turk on there, I'm like, I don't even want to do that. That's just a port. That's just a stay on the ship day. But maybe it's gotten better. Maybe they cleaned it up. I mean, like, these are supposed to be free loungers. Then somebody comes up and says, "Oh, you have to pay for them," and it's just like everything was a disaster.
People are talking about the Nassau port, the Nassau Pass, when exit was congested. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Now I don't mind Nassau. Now I get off every time.
I do too. I like
pretty much. I mean, unless the weather's bad, I'm not getting off because I'm not going anywhere. But it's really expanding. So that port area has really expanded out now. So you really have to go a good ways to get like local prices. It used to be before you could get out there and walk a couple blocks over, get local prices. You can't do that anymore.
On the go with YOLO says Progresso. Okay. Progresso. Okay.
No argument.
Let's see. Port Lucaya is in Freeport. Okay. Yes. So I heard we will be there next month. Oh, to the Bahamas, to the new Nassau, says Grego. Love Progresso. Take a local bus to State Capital. I'm gonna do that. State Capital, Merida. Fantastic. $5 round trip.
Well, that's not bad.
There you go. I think that's one of our favorite. That's one of our ports. Okay, let's go to our second. Our second here on our list. Whoops, wrong. I am gonna share mine first. And it's actually, believe it or not, it's in Canada. It is on the last leg of one of my Canada trips, and it is Prince Rupert, Canada. Okay, now for you explorers, I guess you can go out there and explore the one restaurant and the one, I don't even think they have anything else there except the one restaurant, and that's pretty much about it. I think they have a gift shop and then some local, you see some like tent vendors set up outside. I don't even know what they were selling. I walked right past them. But to be honest with you, it is a very industrial town, and it is only there for the sake of the Closed Loop Cruise Port Act,
Right.
that passenger vessel act, where if you go to a U.S. ports like Alaska, you have to go to a foreign port, and then Canada fits that foreign port, and then you go right back into the port that you came into. So Prince Rupert, to be honest with you, don't waste your time. There's not much to do there. Even the excursions aren't really anything really crazy. And the food, honestly, at the restaurant there's one restaurant in town, it's honestly not that bad. It's really not. So if you just want to get off and you want to eat some kind of restaurant food and not cruise food, okay, I would say get off. But honestly, other than that, there's not really much to do. Bill, have you been to Prince Rupert?
I've never been there.
Oh, we found
But it's like, Victoria. I've been there a few times, but we're there such a short period of time that I don't venture far away.
Right. This one was we were actually here a little bit longer. It wasn't just 4 hours, and it was during the day too. It was like 8 a.m. I think to maybe 1 or 2, maybe. But yeah, I just went out with a few of the crew friends to the one restaurant that we have there, and I was just like, wow, there is really nothing to do here. Let me see if I can catch up here. There's stuff to do in Freeport. Labadee is a good beach day for those private islands and beautiful. I would get off every time, says YOLO. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, if you stand in port,
I
don't think Labadee is that bad. If you just stand in port,
the only tender I want is a chicken.
That's it.
True. Liz says we used to hate Belize, but now at least they have some shops and stuff, so it's much better than it used to be. A little better than it used to be. Oh yeah, Belize, good to fly into, not great cruise port because it requires an excursion. 110% true. The highlight in Belize is the Ace Hardware store. Place is huge. Oh my god. Ron is here. Hello, Ron from Defame Adventures says, hey y'all. We're talking about cruise ports that we would not get off on. Ron, so add yours in, please. I have gone parasailing, jet skiing, snorkeling, adventuring with the Dolphins, Jeep tour, scuba diving, casino. There is stuff to do. She is really making a push for Freeport, guys. She's really doing it. She's doing it.
Okay, but Emily, how
also has an
did you have to
international
go?
bazaar.
Emily, how far did you have to go out to do all those things?
How far was it?
How far was your bus ride or your taxi?
Nassau port is pricey. If you want good prices, you have to leave the port area. Yeah, you really do. La Romana in the DR. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, see, I didn't mind that one. It's not a whole lot to do there, but it was enclosed. It was safe. It was pool. It wasn't bad. It's not in my top. Again, like I said, not top 5.
I usually try to book a shore excursion through the ship to experience the country a little.
Yep.
The excursions from Belize are good. That's what I did. The tube caving. That's what I did. Caving, Jaguar Park.
That was an hour away.
Yeah, it was. It was bumpy too, the whole way. Uncle Dave is here. Hello, Uncle Dave. Welcome in. Good to see you. Ty said I spent $12 for a scoop of gelato in Nassau.
Yeah.
$12 for one scoop. Victoria, BC. Nothing to do at night when most of the ships go there. Yeah, it's just literally that stop for that closed loop. That's all it is. The pool area at La Romana is cool though. Greg adds. Have you had the Goombay Punch at Junkanoo Beach?
I've had Goombay Punch before, but I don't know if it was at Junkanoo. I don't remember where it was at. But I've had it before.
You can even get your vouchers on Coco Cay. Vouchers?
I'm assuming she's talking about like diamond vouchers, maybe for drinks, maybe
4 diamond vouchers.
4 diamond vouchers.
Forever. You would know about that, right, Bill?
Not yet. I'm trying. That's the goal for this year.
Beach and bars is not a bad thing. Definitely not a bad thing. Holy shit.
Without being hassled. That's all I really want. Just without being hassled.
I had a fellow cruiser knock me down and take my bag. He and his family got an extended stay in that port. The cops are real there. Oh shit. Use my deep voice. I think I'm over Ocean Cay, but the last time I was there, I saw they were adding more development. I think another island is being developed at Ocean Cay.
I heard rumors of that. When you dock there and you look over, you see like this little sand barge or whatever they're working. It looks like they might be working on. I heard it, but I just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Keep the outside vendors from being on the island. Just keep it like it is right now, where you're not bothered. You want to go to the shops? Here's a few shops right over here. Go over there, buy your souvenirs. The rest is all beach area, pretty much.
Yeah. I enjoyed my visit at Amber Cove, Dominican Republic. We took a tour through the nearby rural communities and then to the city, Puerto Plata, and it was worth it. Okay.
Yes, Puerto Plata is really right down the street. Amber Cove, I think, is a decent bar.
Amber Cove, we went to the Sky Bar, that outlooks. That was a cool bar. I could have stayed there for another drink or two. Nothing there. Stayed in the solarium instead. Okay. Vicky says, I love Coco Cay, but I love it more when it was Gilligan's Island Hideaway Beach. It's gorgeous there. The adult area, the free food is decent. All you can eat. I like the BBQ or the jerk chicken. Ooh, that sounds good. Jerk chicken. Makes it hard to chill and just window shop. Yeah, for sure. BFE is here. Hello, BFE. Big Family Expedition. Good to see you guys. Whoops. I heard about the Sky Bar at Amber Cove. Hopefully, I will get to experience next time. Yeah.
It's a cool place. Just sit up there, have some drinks, looking out over the port. It's great views up there, great pictures.
Go Wilson Travel is here. Hello, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. Scratching Pete is also here. Pete, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good week. Remember when Nassau was just dirt? Hut type flea market, it was way better now. Just had a bunch of huts. Right?
It wasn't bad, until those hurricanes started hitting and tearing it down every year.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it was more like an open air market. It was for us. To me, it was nicer. When you walk in there now in the summertime, I mean, you just dying of heat exhaustion.
I like Ocean Cay for MSC. They need more umbrellas that are free. Yeah,
I can see that. I can see. The umbrellas and the way they have it set up to get your umbrella. It's like when you get one, it's not like you can put it back and then go to another area and get another one. No, it's like you're stuck with that one.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm just trying to find what to avoid for my first cruise. Not sure what area is best. Ooh.
First time, you won't have a problem because you don't have anything to compare it to. All the port areas are going to be decent. You might have, you might have a few, Freeport, that you're not going to have a lot there. But Emily says you have a ton of things to do if you want to do an excursion. But for the first time, because you can't do everything the first time anyway, so I don't think you can go wrong.
Roxanne says, I like NASA. Like NASA, but Nassau. I like Nassau. I go to the casino, the Atlantis Casino. There we go.
I've been to the casino a couple of times.
I would love to visit the aquarium at the Atlantis, and I've been there once when I was younger, and it was a really good experience. Rambling with the Brums is here, Mr. Scott. Hello, howdy, howdy to you. Let's see, noted. Don't go there. Noted. I love Atlantis Aquarium. Haven't been there in years. Same. I also have never gambled at Atlantis, but all my things to do. When I was like 18 or 19, we had taken a cruise there, and I talked my parents into letting me play a poker tournament there, and I came in like third. I won like $300 or something like that. But it took like 4 hours. Oh my god, my parents wanted to kill me, but they were behind me. Woohoo! Aquarium starts singing under the sea. You guys are crazy. Cruising Chris M says, I would get a magnet from Prince Rupert, Canada. Never heard of the place. Yeah. If you're a magnet collector, you just go out, get a magnet and come back. But yeah, that's all I would do there. I won 30K slot tournament in Atlantis, but that was when we stayed there, not when we were cruising. Oh, that's
nice.
Wow. Sightseeing sounds fun, but I'm the type of camper who likes to set up a tent in the Beverly Hills Hotel. I'd spend a lot of time on board.
And with the ships that you have nowadays, that's not a bad thing either.
Nothing wrong with that. Labadee is an easy walk over to beautiful beaches. Oh, yeah. Carmelin for the win is here. Hey, Carmen. Welcome in. Good to see you. Atlantis is totally different when cruisers leave. Very elevated at night. I bet. Place turns it's almost like a club. I love Labadee. I agree. Great beach day. Day. Bet times to enjoy the ship. Bet times to enjoy the ship is at this port. Yes, that's right. All these ports are good times to enjoy the ship with less crowds and less lines and things.
It used to be. Now, like Nassau, a ton of people don't get off the ship.
Yeah,
well, at least like the last few ships I've been on, it's like, hey, get up. When I was on a seashore in World America, it's like, aren't you guys gonna get off? No, we're staying here.
Yeah.
I know, man. I was hoping everybody got off.
Scott says we don't really like Cozumel. It's a good port to stay on the ship. I love Cozumel. I love me some Cozumel. Maybe my inner college self comes out in Cozumel, but I love Cozumel. See, it's one of our favorite ports, but then again, I love Mexican food. I love the Mexican food. I love the $2 for $1 beers. It's great. Not really $1, but whatever. We paid $25 for one rum drink with fruit. It's how much?
Right. There's been a few of those.
Mexican food is good, but we don't drink, so it takes a lot off others. Makes sense. And you also get haggled a little bit there too. So I could see it. I could for sure see it. According to the staff at Ocean Cay, they are building a tender port for the Explorer ships. I asked them the last time I was there. Oh, got some intel.
A tender port.
Never order without getting the price first in Nassau. There's a tip for you.
Right.
Very true. I want to visit Puerto Plata, DR, Tano Bay. Love Grand Cayman. We were in Grand Cayman together. St. Thomas and San Juan, says Ocean Cone Vlog, Mr. Rosset. Mr. Booze is here. Hello, Mr. Booze. Good to see you. The Nuts are also here. Hello, Cruise Nuts. Good to see you guys. All right, I'm almost down to the bottom here, Bill. Do you want to share your second one? My second one, to remind everybody, was Prince Rupert, Canada. The port stop for the end of your Alaska trip, or maybe one of your Alaska trips. Pointless, very industrial.
Yeah, my second one is port.
Oh,
Cabo San Lucas.
It's a strong word, Mr. Bill.
I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry, kids, grandkids. If you're listening, hey, I dislike it a lot.
Sorry, I had to do it once.
No problem. Everybody is just so aggressive there. From the time you get off,
How aggressive are they?
I've never seen them more aggressive. I sit down in a restaurant, and I mean, they're coming inside the restaurant trying to sell me stuff, and it's a tender port, and everything I don't like about ports, Cabo has it. So they have the most aggressive.
Cabo has
It kind of reminded me of the way old Nassau used to be, but worse. I mean, it's just worse. And I mean, and it never stops from the time you get off the ship till the time you leave the area. And even then, it doesn't stop then. I mean, I went to Walmart or whatever, and even they seemed aggressive out there. A couple people outside. It's like, just to get me back to the ship.
Ooh.
It was crowded, overpriced. I wanted to go. They had like a little private beach you can get a boat onto. Well, they didn't tell you that the boat didn't go in, so you had to hop off in the water. Sir, I have gym shoes on. Well, let me take my shoes off and then hop in the water to get to. And then it's like, well, here, buy a round trip ticket. Okay, get there. Nobody knows how to get back, so I wound up buying another ticket to get back because nobody knew what company this was. At Cabo, I disliked it a lot. It's beautiful, but then everybody wants to go. Let's go see the arch. Let's go parasailing. That's all they really want to do. But man, I've never seen a place as aggressive as Cabo.
I haven't been in a really long time, so I don't know, but I really don't like the aggressive vendor type thing. I like to just look and shop, and if I ask a price, it doesn't mean that I want to buy it. I mean, maybe, but it's like they're like, you're buying it. You don't have
well, I mean, that's the vendors. I don't mind a vendor sitting in their doorway. Hey, come on in. No, I don't want to. Oh, come on, we got the best. I don't want to. You can do that. They're outside. There's guys selling hats. They both had the same hats. The guy right to my left said, "Do you want to buy a hat?" No. The guy to the right standing right next to him, hearing. I mean, it's three of us right together. Do you want to buy a hat? No. I just told him no. I mean, anyway, it drove me crazy. It drove me so crazy. I don't want to go back.
Have you only been once?
And it can be beautiful there.
Have you only been once?
No, 3 or 4 times.
Oh wow.
Now, if you go someplace like that, what I would do is try to get an excursion, but you're still a tender port. But get an excursion, go to an all-inclusive resort or something like that would probably be the only way that I would go back to Cabo and do anything.
Cabo, Nobo. Michael Ann is here. Hello, Michael Ann. Some of the nicer picture I got of the carnival. Carnival of the carnival.
Probably Carnival.
Hello, Michael Ann. Good to see you. Let's see. I'm trying to get us down here. I think Nassau is our least favorite if I have to choose.
Yeah.
There we go. Z's here. Hello, Z. Welcome in.
Z, welcome in.
You, buddy.
Glad you're in here.
Good.
My man.
Let's see. Get off my ship.
Get off my ship. I wish they would get off my ship. Let me. Back in the good old days, people would always leave and go into port, and the ship would be like empty. You could do whatever you wanted to do. It's not like that now. At a lot of the ports.
Michael Ann said, I would like to go to Cozumel again. Went to a beach club with others and didn't have much time just to see the port. Yeah, I mean, I like Cozumel. I love Cozumel. I have some good friends in Cozumel. I mean, it's definitely for me, it's always a drunk Mexican food port. But I know that going in. So, I mean, you got to love things for the things you love. And I love that.
I like Cozumel. I like walking out the gates onto that main road and walking down a few blocks and stopping in a restaurant. I mean, I like it. It was cheaper. The food seemed more authentic.
Yep. All the things. Yeah, Bill, those are things for an excursion. However, at the time of parasailing and jet skiing, had their business in the beach outside the hotel. Forgot their name, kept changing. Was surprised how many people stayed on the Allure in Chichen Itza. Then I got off and understood and took the train to Rome and understood why.
Yeah.
Another tender port. Yep. Another tender port. Jamaica is also aggressive, but that is just the way the Jamaicans are. I'm sorry if anybody's Jamaican here. That is just the way they are. It's the way they're born and bred. Wow, had no idea Cabo was like that.
Yeah, well, that's for me. I don't know. You know, other people might like it, but
see, Vicky agrees. Cabo is more fun as an all-inclusive stay in a resort.
Yes, if I go back, that would be the way I would want to go back.
Morrissey said, "I said no." Wait, then Ross said, "Bill, want to buy a hat?"
Yeah. See, now that's kind of the way that it went. And then I started getting sarcastic, and then people get upset.
You guys are.
But yeah.
You can ride camels and watch whales in Cabo, but you always have to get out of the boat. The beach is a sudden drop. Is this true? Can you ride camels?
I don't know.
Camels?
I don't know. I've never seen camels in Cabo. It wouldn't surprise me. And West Coast watching for whales. They probably have whale excursions. But the waves, like going out to that arch, the little boat they had me on, going out to the arch, I was nervous. I can't swim, so I had a life jacket on. I had a life jacket on, but it was like the waves were so rough. It wasn't fun. I didn't enjoy it. I got a couple of pictures, and I like, take me back.
I got a question for you, Bill. Want to buy a hat?
Yeah, no. No. Didn't you just hear me say no?
You guys are crazy.
But that's exactly what it's like.
Bill, I got a hat for you though. It's such a deal.
That's exactly what it's like.
You guys are nuts. Oh Lord. Sea Lake showed the camels this morning. I was in shock too. Oh, he did. Yes, you can ride camels in Cabo. That is an absolute true excursion. I have seen that clip. And that is a true video. I've seen actually the video. It's on Sea Lake's page. They rode camels on the beach in Cabo. So yes, that is.
You know, if I do go back, that sounds like it would be fun to take a picture, and then I say I was in Egypt or something.
No, you were riding camels in Cabo. Who the heck? That's great.
I'd rather tell the story that I'm riding the camel in Egypt. I'll take a picture of me and camel, and you know, cut up the background and put it over by the pyramid someplace.
I bet there are cruise nuts. There are some sharks in Cabo. All right, Bill. Almost all the way down to the bottom of the chat. Let's share number 3. And guess what? We couldn't hold back. We had the same one. We were fighting back and forth, and we both agree. I don't know if it's really number 1 or number 3, but you want to know what? It is the one that we agree on. You've heard me say this multiple times on many live streams. So, Bill, what's our number 3?
I gotta say, a few years ago, this wouldn't have made the list. The last time or two I've been there, it's on the list. Costa Maya.
Costa Maya, Mexico! You could go this way for last-minute tours. You could go that way for pre-booked tours. Or you can go all of the way around for the biggest tourist trap in all of cruising. And that is Costa Maya. And yes, if you don't go out of the port, well, guess what? You're going to feel like you're probably on a Royal Caribbean cruise because Royal Caribbean dumped a ton of money along with other cruise companies into building up that port. So one of the main reasons why I do not really like getting off on that port is because yes, it is a tourist trap. While they might not be as aggressive, it's just not. Yeah, sure, there's stuff to do, but there's other stuff to do on the ship. And with the mass amount of people trying to do all the same stuff in Costa Maya, I'll stay on the ship. It is a big tourist trap. It's very congested. And you want to know what? It's just like all the other places. It's cool, but it's just, to me, like all of the other.
It was just too crowded. The main reason why I don't like that port now is it's just too crowded. They put too many vendors in there, and there's literally like a path, you know, the size for one person, and it's like you just going by store by store by store, and it's like you're almost inside the store. Yeah, or you know, you can cut across a little sand or whatever they have there to try to avoid it, but it was it was a very bad experience the last time I was there, and that was not too long ago. Just because it was overcrowded, overpriced. All the ports are overpriced, so I can get over that. But just how crowded it was, and then the little shopping area. Then they had the flyer guys, and everybody stops there, and you're trying to excuse me, and it was bad. It was bad.
Yep. And honestly, I think it was. I forget what port we were at before. I believe it was. I think it was Cozumel, and that was the cruise that I got my coffee taken away. So I actually decided to wait to Costa Maya because I thought I was going to find better and cheaper coffee in Costa Maya. Little tip: don't do that. Don't wait, because guess what? The same package of coffee that I was going to buy in Cozumel, because it had all of the stuff that whatever, I'm foo-foo with my coffee. It was $7 cheaper in Cozumel.
Holy moly.
$7. And I had to pay it because I was the last port that was going to have any kind of drinkable coffee. I hadn't had coffee in like 4 days. Okay. And yes, I paid like $17.99 for this bag of coffee. That wasn't even a pound in Costa Maya. So tourist trap, not just because of that, but tourist trap, overpriced, overstimulated, overpopulated, not overstimulated, overstimulated too, overpopulated. Oh my Lord. Costa Maya. If you want to know a port I hate Costa Maya. I'll just say it. I'd say it. Just like the Paradise, okay? I'll say it. And Mortisy wants to ride a camel.
I do too.
Ride a camel. Bill, if you don't want a hat, I have a 100-foot shoreline for you and a Brooklyn Bridge. How about that one? And a right-handed smoke bender and the deed to the Brooklyn Bridge. There you go. See, make me an offer. He should just give up and go for the bald look, huh? Right? Talking about Chris. Let's see. I like Costa Maya. Maybe we took a golf cart down to Crazy Lobster. The Crazy Lobster. He said, "I like Costa." Maybe, yeah. You know, Costa. Liar. Fr Humphreys here. Hello, Fr Humphreys.
Alicia, welcome in. Happy New Year.
It's that is that same port where you rent the golf court, you go 10 miles, and you have a choice left or right to a bigger city or a right for the fishing village? That is the
I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure. Maybe? No. Yes, Law. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's see. In Casablanca, try the roasted caramel hump.
Camel hump.
Oh, camel hump.
No thanks. No thanks.
Camel hump.
No thanks.
They hid in the taxis in Costa Maya to trap you in the overpriced mall, right? Hello, our route, W route.
Welcome in.
We never stay at the port in Costa Maya. We leave outside the port, go to the beach. Oh, there's a tip.
Yeah, you go to the beach, but even the beaches are somewhat crowded. And to me, the water is cold. It almost doesn't matter what time of year you go there.
Oh, let's see here. We got another tip here. Costa Maya, downtown, so outside of the man-made port area. Cararoncito. Best shrimp tacos, 3 for $5, and cheap drinks.
That's what we're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. I just started. Thank you. See, we learn from each other. The more we know. The Square Fish Bar outside the beach. No bar stools, just swings. Oh yeah. See, I saw caramel too. See, it's not just me. I think most people don't realize that the mall is not an actual destination. Mahalu. Yep. Downtown is an actual beach town. Mm-hmm. I definitely think a lot of people don't know that for sure. Okay, cool. All the way down to the bottom of the chat, Bill. I don't want to put you on the spot, but before we leave about any of these ports, and I think I pretty much know what it is, but you got anything that just absolutely irks you about a port that you won't get off on?
Get off my lawn! The Gear Grinder of the Week with Warm Storm Adventures.
You know, how can I come up with something to get mad about with all that funny stuff you put in there? No, for me, it's just overly aggressive people just bother me, and the ports that I named, a lot of them are that way, and it's like they won't take no for an answer. Somebody had mentioned that somebody coming up and slipping something on their wrist, and now you got to argue about that. As far as no, I didn't want anything. They said here, take it. So those are the kind of things that just irk me, and probably the thing that irks me the most now is that people won't get off the ship because a lot of people feel the same way. And it's like, I'd rather just stay on the ship. So now I can't. Normally, you would have time to enjoy the ship, take pictures of the ship. MSC has a bad habit of closing a lot of their bars, during port times.
They do.
But no, that's the thing that grind my gears, get off my lawn moment is get off my ship. Who said it? Vicky, get off my ship. Let me have some peace and quiet on the ship. That's what I'm doing a back to back. That's gonna be the best time of the cruise. The time between people get off the ship and people start coming on the ship, it's gonna be peace and quiet, just me and the ship. Here, baby, you've been good to me. Me and the ship can have intimate moments. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Frankie Floyd is here running late, guys. No worries, Frankie. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good week. That's good. Get off my ship. I like
get off my ship.
Get off my ship. Well, you guys have definitely shared some awesome ports that you would not get off on. Bill and I shared 3 ports that we would also not get off on. And I think as time goes on, I think there is definitely more ports that will add on to the list. But there are definitely more and more ports that I want to explore and I want to go to. So,
there's a few that Blaze. I probably should go back and try because I haven't tried it in a long time. I don't know if it's changed, but I haven't tried it in a long time. And that might go for a few other ports. Grand Turk, haven't tried that in a long time. Maybe they cleaned it up. Maybe they did like a Nassau thing and cleaned it up. But the Grand Turk used to be one of my favorite beaches.
Frankie says, I won't get off in Freeport. There we go. Freeport was actually number 1 on my list.
Talk to Emily. She'll convince you otherwise.
Yeah, she loves Freeport. And now we know some of the ports that you guys absolutely do not like. Most of the ones you do not like, and then some of them that you do like. So, Bill, are we? Oh, I almost said, are we bantering tomorrow?
No, we're on Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Banter with Bill. But hey, Scott,
tomorrow.
I do have one thing to say. Yeah, people, because of the unrest down in the Southern Caribbean, check. First of all, always have insurance, but check your insurance to make sure. Some things that, and I never thought I would see this or it would ever come into play, but some things aren't covered by acts of God and acts of war. They don't cover like war. Just check your insurance to see acts of God and acts of war, or how do they word it? But in war times, if a war broke out, they're not responsible. It's kind of like nature. We're not responsible for nature. We're not responsible for war. And a lot of people probably didn't think of that. But I just wonder if, with what happened down there, were they covered? And I don't know, because I started looking at mine, but somebody said it to me, and it's like, I remember seeing that someplace. I don't remember where. So, Ali, whatever that is, the insurance company, that's my insurance company. I get a yearly policy. I got to go check and see.
Allianz, yeah.
Allianz. I have to go check and see if it covers, war or acts of war, because that's you may not be as covered as you think you are.
Very true. Good point, Bill. I have seen Progresso has gotten better, says Tracy. The other crew's not. Yes, it has actually. The last time it was Progresso, it wasn't bad. Well, it felt like a little adventure. I took the walk on the way back instead of taking the bus. Go me. Keeping up with the Griffins is here. Hey, Bill and Scott, welcome in. Keeping up with the Griffins. Civil unrest. Civil unrest is how they put it. It does not have to be war.
But if you see, but yeah, civil unrest is like a riot. When you're dropping bombs on a country, I think they would consider that an act of war.
Yep.
I mean, if I was an insurance company, that's an act of war. Civil unrest is like the riots in LA or something. That's civil unrest. This country comes over and starts dropping bombs on us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be act of war, or however they describe it. Could be. I don't know.
Definitely a get off my lawn moment.
And no, I think Vicky said it. No, Vicky, I'm going to my company that covers me. I'm not going to ChatGPT. Chatty, she does help out a lot, but I'm not going to ask Chatty for legal advice.
ChatGPT. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. So next week I do have to say that unless Mr. Bill pops up by himself, there will be no Cruise Talk Live because I do. I have a special someone in town. My dad will actually be in town all of next week, so there will be no live shows next week. I am just going to take a little breather and hang out with him. Until 2 weeks from now, we will see you in 2 weeks, unless Mr. Bill can take a spot if he wants and do a Cruise Talk Live or a second banter or whatever he wants to call it. But
well. It's funny because next Wednesday is my travel day, and I think it's going to be a travel day for me next Wednesday. I think I'll be in town, or I'm sorry, I'll be at my hotel by then. But I'm like, well, I got to talk to Scott to make sure that I can get back in time in the hotel and stuff like that. So, yeah, taking it off wouldn't be a bad one.
Chatty, that's cute, Bill.
Chatty is my friend. I like Chatty. I know a lot of people don't like Chatty, but I like Chatty.
Oh Lord. Nettie, welcome in. We are just about to go. Enjoy your visit with your dad, Scott. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tracy, and you guys. Appreciate you guys. What is the first ship, Bill, that you get on?
I get on Freedom back to back on Freedom.
What is the ship?
Freedom back to back, and then Resilient Lady, I believe, on the side, back to back to side. So
how resilient is she?
I'll be 16 days.
Wow, we'll have the next Cruise Talk Live on the Resilient Lady, probably.
We'll see. I don't know, because we made our dinner plans. I have to find out what time our dinner plans are.
All right. Well, you let me know and have your people talk to my people. And other than that, Bill, what do we say?
Make sure you stay strong and embrace the journey, people. Love you guys, and we'll see you soon.
See you later.